I love it. I'm jugging. Dissect your hand if your hand in my putting. Put two in your man if your man keep a looking. Act like a poop, yo, bitch get tookin'. I'm not the type to go fuck with them niggas who fuck with them niggas who stay on some fish. Oh, young and trapping out the bando. From the ceiling fan to the damn floor. Trying to stack my money up. Cause that's the only way we can go. Tell my mama that I'm okay. See the money coming through the doorway. Got a bad bitch with a lot of money, that's foreplay. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me.
Trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it. Now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
Too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror 'cause it's only you. So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. that extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today. Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. We are back here today with Manchester City against Newcastle. The Abu Derby, as they're calling it, I suppose, in a way. Two of the richest clubs in England face off together today. We're expecting a City win, I assume. And there is the starting lineup. A couple of surprises in there, starting mainly with John Stones coming in for Ruben Diaz. Now, Newcastle have gone with Cam Wilson at top. That perhaps explains that one. And then Bernardo Silva starts on the right-hand side. I've put a vote in the chat there. You guys can vote. Do you think Pep's right to start Bernardo on right wing, considering every time Bernardo plays there, he's not very good, is he? And we don't tend to play so well, but he's on there today. We'll go with that. We've got a lot of people here. Adjin is here. Jack Wilson is here. Great to have you all. MK is here. Ridai is here. Andrew is here. MK says a 3-1 win for City. Jack's gone with a 4-1. Ridai has gone with a 4-0. And Andrew has gone with a 2-0. Yeah, no one's gone for a 3-0 yet. We've already seen a 3-0 today, haven't we, in Chelsea versus Leeds United. Leeds United coming out big victors against Chelsea by 3-0 there. That is a bit of a surprise, a shock result, isn't it, really? Didn't expect that one at all. That Raheem Sterling fella doesn't look too good who plays for Chelsea, does he? He doesn't look that good of a player. I'm glad we've never signed him. Oh, wait, we got rid of him, don't we? And I'm glad we got rid of him. Sterling did an interview this week, didn't he? Right, talking about, well, actually today, was it the interview came out yesterday to Sky Sports saying he was fuming with Manchester City. He said that he was one of these players that he gave everything for the team. He always gave his all out on the pitch. He missed his kids' birthdays and all sorts of things. You know, he missed his kids' birthdays to play football and ended up on the bench. It was awful for him. I mean, it must be awful on 300 grand a week and missing your kids' birthdays. You know, all the normal people that have to do that. I don't know how they cope. It's so hard for Raheem Sterling. So he's been moaning, hasn't he, Sterling, saying that, he didn't get enough game time. I'll tell you what, if you play like Raheem Sterling played and expect to just start every week, then there's something wrong, isn't there? There's clearly something wrong with Raheem Sterling. And judging by the interviews he's been doing, he's going down the James Milner route, isn't he, a little bit. I expect boos of the Etihad for Raheem Sterling. And so he's deserved. So he's deserved by someone who clearly, as a person, he's not liked now amongst the City fans. Sterling got his calm, said Elmo. Arjun says, let's laugh at Chelsea. Sophie says 1-0 to City. And Radar says Fulham is really surprised. Yeah, Fulham are having a really good start to the season as well, aren't they? So that is the City team on your screen right now. Edison, of course, starts in goal. It's a back four, as always, of Walker. Stones comes in for Diaz, Ake, and Joao Cancelo. Midfield three of Rodri, Gundogan, and Kevin De Bruyne. And then the biggest surprise on right wing, Bernardo Silva and for Riyad Mahrez, Erling Haaland up top, and Phil Foden on the left-hand side. So that is the City starting 11. Let's have a look at that alongside the Newcastle starting 11 as well on your screens now. So Newcastle go with a 4-3-3 as well. Could be a 5 at the back, but I expect it will be Dan Burn at the left-back position. So they're going to go with new signing Nick Pope in goal. It's Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, and Dan Burn in that back four. Bruno Guimaraes, who has been the main man, and perhaps an option for Real Madrid this summer. He's been linked with Real Madrid. I can't see that happening, though. Newcastle will be asking for big money, wouldn't they? With Joelinton and Joe Willock in the midfield three. And it's Alan St. Maximin, Callum Wilson, and Miguel Almiron lead the line. There is no Jack Grealish for City today. He is injured according to Pep Guardiola. Now, he did pick up a bit of a twist on his ankle in the last game against Bournemouth, right in front of me. In the second half from where I sit, and it looked like Grealish was in a bit of pain. He did play on, but perhaps that will keep him out, hopefully for not too long, because he started the season really well. Carl Wilson's one to pick up on. He starts today for Newcastle, and perhaps that is why Pep has gone with Ake and Stones. I do believe if we'd started with Diaz, that had been because Chris Wood was up top there for Newcastle, because I can't see Stones and Ake handling the physicality of Chris Wood, but it is Callum Wilson up there today. A bit more pace in that forward line for Newcastle. Sterling gave the ball away so many times when he played for City, says Jack, and I assume he does that for Chelsea as well. Sterling wanted to be main man, but he did not have it. That's what it takes to be main man, says Adjin. Quite right. I guess Trippier's a player from City's Academy. Yes, he is, Adjin. Trippier did play in Manchester City's Academy. The Berry Beckham, as they call him, from Berry, which is in Greater Manchester. And Ridder says, when will Gomez make his first start? I've no idea, but he does replace Josh Wilson-Esbron on the bench today. Sergio Gomez. He is on the bench, and I assume we could see him get in the field today. I won't put it past him. You know, Pep Guardiola brought on Rico Lewis last week, didn't he, against Bournemouth. Perhaps if City are in a position where they're 4 or 5-0 up, we could see Gomez come on for his Manchester City debut. I suppose a lot of you guys will be looking out for Sergio Gomez's Manchester City debut. I also am hoping we see him come out, because he's a top quality player, clearly. And I think he's going to be really good for Manchester City at left back. An exciting signing, under the radar signing. And sometimes they are some of the best, aren't they? Sometimes they are some of the best. So that's why City have gone and done that. So they are the two sides alongside each other. Where will the key battles be? Well, City's fullbacks seem to like both coming inside now, don't they, at the moment? So we see Cancelo and Walker come inside. And then it will be Bernardo Silva and Foden holding the width. Although I think Bernardo and De Bruyne will do a lot of rotating on that far right-hand side. And we'll see how that goes. Rodri back in the midfield again. I think Calvin Phillips is back on the bench. He's fully fit today. Or fully fit, maybe not so, because he isn't starting. But I am really interested to how Bernardo works that right-hand side, because, like I said, it's not worked before, has it? And so many times we've seen Raheem Sterling playing that right-hand side for Manchester City. We've seen other players play on that right-hand side for Manchester City, and today Pep has gone with Bernardo Silva. An interesting one as well from Leeds, who's speaking about players from City's Academy. Not from City's Academy was Jack Harrison, but he played fantastically for Leeds today. Probably a £45 million player in today's market. City sold him for £12 million, which is typical Manchester City. So, I've just seen one of the Leeds goals, by the way. Edouard Mendy tried to dribble the ball out inside his own box and just got dispossessed. That is so silly. Hopefully we don't see any Ederson doing that today. The one thing about Newcastle is you've got to keep the crowd quiet. I've been to Newcastle. They're a massive club, Newcastle. The fans have become a bit entitled, I think, over the years. That's not any offence to them, really. It's just they thought, oh, we deserve to be up there. Well, they're going to be up there now, aren't they? They've got the investment that I think the fans, you know, real passionate fans probably do deserve. And we'll see what does happen with Newcastle. Mendy thought it was Messi, says Jack Wilson. Yeah, that's a shocker from Edouard Mendy, isn't it? And a shocker from Chelsea. They have had a really poor game there to lose like that. I think Thomas Tuchel, I predicted he might get sacked this season, and I do think he might get sacked. I think Todd Bowley's investing a lot of money, and I just don't know if it's going to come off for Chelsea. I really don't. Any other interesting points today? Guys, let us know in the comments. Any more interesting points in Newcastle side that you think could be key? I don't expect Mikel Almiron to cause any problems to the City defence, or that famous last words. Who else is in there that I think? Obviously, Botman, Burn. Dan Burn's not really attacking fullback, is he? He's going to stay back. Perhaps Bernardo Silva can pin him back. Although Dan Burn's going to be drifting a lot into the middle, because Bernardo Silva surely is not going to stay in that wide area. Rudai says, your thoughts on Mbappe's ego? Yeah, it's been embarrassing, hasn't it, seeing the way Kylian Mbappe has been strutting his stuff, isn't it, in league. And I can't believe the way that, because he didn't receive the ball, he just decided he wouldn't play anymore. I mean, that is a bit of a joke, isn't it? Just walking off. It's a joke, Rudai. I mean, the guy has never won a Ballon d'Or. You know, by his age, Messi had won, 5 Ballon d'Ors, 3 Ballon d'Ors? He thinks he is someone, doesn't he? And I hope, you know, it doesn't go to other players' heads. You see players like perhaps Erling Haaland or I mean, Florian Wirtz to an extent. He's one of the top players, isn't he? Pedri and Gavi and Ansu Fati, Joao Felix. We don't want to see those players get that sort of attitude, because it can ruin your career. Aaron says Haaland is better than Mbappe. You could be right there. Ridai says Timo's doing well in Germany. Yeah, no surprises there. Players seem to always do really well in the Bundesliga. I think people are worried about that fact with Erling Haaland, aren't they? Will he adapt? We'll have to see. We need to attack Burn because he's so slow, says Jack Wilson. That's right. I would have liked a bit of pace against Dan Burn, but Jack, we've got no pace in the team at all, have we? No pace in the team at all, which makes it a problem, doesn't it? So I don't know how that is going to be. How we're going to attack Dan Burn with absolutely no pace in the side. I think to get him behind Dan Burn is the idea, but getting him behind Dan Burn is easier said than done, considering I think he'd catch Bernardo Silva. I think he'd catch plenty of players, wouldn't he? Really, in our side. Maybe Joao Cancelo's got that bit of pace we're looking for. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how today's game plays out. I am very surprised, however, the way City have gone with Bernardo on the right-hand side. I think that is a really interesting one. I'm not entirely sure that's going to work out for Manchester City today. I'm not entirely sure. But Erling Haaland in there. I've got Haaland triple captain in my fantasy team. So he needs to score some goals because at the moment I've got 15 points. The person we top has got 100 and something. And they are just a mile ahead of me, aren't they? Miles ahead of me. I'm terrible at this fantasy league team. I'm absolutely terrible. I don't think Haaland will go down the route of Mbappe. Haaland has that killer mentality. Mbappe's a great player, but he doesn't have a killer mentality. You could be right there, Jack. I think Mbappe is a bit full of himself, isn't he? Adrian says, if I'm a footballer, I would never join the glassmakers called PSG. Too much selfishness, too much ego, too much everything to expect good. PSG is not the place you want to go. Plus the fact that if you go to PSG, it's a prison. You don't get out, do you? That is it. Once you join PSG, you're never leaving. And I mean, you see some talent. Marco Verratti. Some real wasted talent, don't you, in that PSG side. So first half is coming up next. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff. Manchester City versus Newcastle. I might be a little bit behind, by the way. I will warn you now. My internet's having a bit of a day off. How many times have I said that over the years? The internet is having a bit of a funny do today, so apologies if I'm a little bit behind. Do not, if you can, put any spoilers in there. Let's just celebrate the goal together when you hear me celebrate it. That's a lot better for me. And I think it makes it a bit better for everyone in the stream as well. Because a lot of these people, I know some of you guys will be timing up the clock with the game to watch it along. That is great. Some people can't do that. Some people listen to me because they can't watch the game. And we don't want to ruin the game for them, do we? At all. So, Manchester City versus Newcastle coming up next. So close to kickoff. What you guys are putting your predictions. Who do you think is going to score first? Do you think it will be an Erling Haaland goal first, or do you think we're going to see some different ones? Realize this is your number one choice to replace Bernardo. Looking like he'll leave soon. That's a difficult one, Red-Eye. If you've watched our video, this is a big plug now, go and watch the video where we do a little transfer window review. Me and a special guest, JSGC. If you watch that guy, he's I've said before, the king of transfer news on, considering, Manchester City transfer news. Go and watch that video. It's done in a bit of a podcast format. Me and JSGC discussed all the transfers. We discussed the situation like Bernardo Silva. Go and check that out. Give it a thumbs up and just watch that video. I think that'll give you a big insight to everything that we were feeling, and that is from another City fan as well. Newcastle have won 7 of their last 10 Premier League games either side of summer, so the stats are in Newcastle's favour. However, the Manchester City are unbeaten in 19 Premier League away games, 15 wins, 4 draws since last August. At the moment, it is Arsenal, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, to the top of the table. Red says, yes, I really love that video. Thank you very much, Red-Eye. I'm glad you watched that. I'm glad you saw it. I'm looking to do more collabs with different people throughout the season. Never heard that word before. I've made a word up. Jack says it's been, I'd say 4-1. I'd say De Bruyne first, then Haaland braced, then Foden and Callum Wilson will score for Newcastle. I can see them scoring as well, actually. I do believe Newcastle will get a goal. I follow Jay. He's like Fabrizio Romano for City, says Adrian. He is, isn't he? And you know what, with Jason, JSGC, he just knows so much, doesn't he, about certain stuff to do with City, and I was really impressed. I was speaking to him, and I was talking about Stefan Ortega Moreno, and he was saying, he just knew, it was like he was talking like he knew Ortega Moreno personally, and that's because he does so much research in his videos. He puts a lot of hard work in, I believe, to research the players, to research, personal life and background around the players, and he was talking, I just think, you know so much about these players. It's so interesting, isn't it? So I assumed a lot of you guys would follow him anyway, and I thought you guys would be happy with him being on the channel. I'm hoping we can get some other people on the channel as well, maybe City fans. I do like to send emails around and try and get people. A lot of the time, people don't reply, unfortunately. I did have the idea of getting a Leeds United fan on to speak about Calvin Phillips. No reply. I had, contacted someone who was part of a group that scouted, players like Julian Alvarez who play for River Plate. Never got back to me. But JSGC, honestly, straight away was straight back to me. That shows the type of person it is, doesn't it? Aaron says maybe he knew. Yeah, maybe he knows Moreno. Maybe he does know Moreno. So players coming out to the field now. City and Newcastle. We're obviously a fan of Newcastle on the channel. If you've been watching our FIFA 22 series where we're trying to win the Premier League, the Champions League with Newcastle. My Newcastle's team looks a little bit different to this one though, doesn't it? The likes of Lucas Paqueta, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in there. The video was excellent, says MK. Well worth watching. Thank you very much. This is the Newcastle side then as we recap it. New signing Nick Pope starts in goal. It is a back four for Newcastle. And the right back position is Kieran Trippier. Fabian Schär starts alongside new big money signing from Lille, Sven Botman. And it is Dan Burn, usually centre-back, who plays at left-back today for Newcastle United. In the midfield three, Joe Willock. Bruno Guimaraes, the big man, who is the real exciting player. And his fellow Brazilian Joelinton in there. Then it's the front three of Miguel Almiron, Alan St. Maximan, who is a live wire, a one-man band at times. And then Callum Wilson starts up top. On the bench, they've got the likes of Dubravka, Lascelles, Richie Kraft, Chris Wood, Ryan Fraser, Josh Murphy, Elliot Anderson, and Sean Longstaff also. Who win the Champions League for City or PSG? PSG. Ederson starts in goal for City, as we know. Walker, Stones is back in there today alongside Nathan Ake and Joao Cancelo in the back four. Midfield three is Rodri, Ilkay Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne. Gundogan, of course, the captain. And then up top, it is Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva and Erling Haaland. Great side for Manchester City. Really strong lineup. So we are minutes or seconds are very close to the kickoff here. Unfortunately, the internet is just not pumping the YouTube stream out quick enough, and that does mean we will be a little bit behind. Apologies to anyone at home who's watching the game and trying to time us up with the commentary. Hopefully you're watching on Sky, something where you can pause the game and time your clock up with ours, because we are already 1 or so minutes behind kickoff here. Nick Pope, since the start of the 1920 season, ranks second in the Premier League for saves. He's got the 4th best save ratio and the 3rd best in clean sheets. That shows the quality of goalkeeper Newcastle have acquired in Nick Pope. As for Ederson, a little bit different, isn't he? Not much of a shot stopper. Averages per game, 29% possession by himself, 1 shot on target, and 7 touches in the Man City box. I assume that's a shot on target on him rather than him having a shot on target at the other end of the net. What do you think about Casemiro to United and Maguire to Chelsea? I think Chelsea are stupid if they sign Harry Maguire. There's no doubt about that. Casemiro's a good signing for United. They've been crying out for a defensive midfield. The only problem is he's not a defensive midfielder who's actually any good in the ball. And that's probably what they've got already in Fred and McTominay. So I don't think he's going to be that big of a difference maker. Pep Guardiola has won 9 of his 11 games versus Newcastle United as Manchester City manager, the Spaniard. And he sits on the sidelines today alongside new assistant coach Rodolfo Barello, looking to make it another win for Manchester City. Erling Haaland there is warming up. Ball down for Haaland. Newcastle United in the huddle, ready to kick off. Music rings around St James's Park. Massive atmosphere, I'm sure, as there always is at the side. Manchester City versus Newcastle. City in the blue kit today. Newcastle in their traditional black and white. The game is live in the UK on Sky Sports. And I'd turn the sound off and the Hinchcliffes on commentary. Amri away here, and it's already a sloppy pass by Ake. But Stones is behind him, and they deal with it. Here's Ederson for Manchester City, back into John Stones. Stones slips, and Rodri gives it away. And Newcastle, I'll tell you what, start this game on the front foot here. Massively, 19 seconds in. Joelinton. Lovely pass out wide to Kieran Trippier. And Trippier gets a cross in. Does he know it's blocked by Cancelo? Ake can't keep this one in. And it's a corner for Newcastle. In the first 30 seconds, what a start by Eddie Howe's side. All over Manchester City here. All over Manchester City. City looks shaky at the back. It's not a corner, it's a throw-in, I think, is it? No, it is a corner. The atmosphere is rocking at St James's Park, as like I said, it always is. Right behind their team. Captain Gundogan in that box. Big men like Haaland, you expect to get the head away. Here's Guimaraes. Trippier. Lost into the far post. Ederson catches it and actually falls into his own post. Callum Wilson is pushing Ederson repeatedly here. Repeatedly. Ederson throws it away. Not a good start for Manchester City. Here's Cancelo. Dribbling forward here. Gundogan. Rodri. City look a little bit shaky at the start of this game. Plus, Liverpool haven't started the season well, have they? Either. Chelsea haven't. Arsenal, perhaps the team to beat this year. Okay. Stones. All the way back to Edison. Into Rodri. On the turn here, the Spaniard. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Under pressure. Back into Rodri. Come on, City, put Jordan in their places, says Terry. Not a Newcastle fan. Well, City should beat Newcastle today, shouldn't they? But just the thing about Newcastle now, isn't they? Positive fan base compared to last. Cancelo. Phil Foden's left hand side. Cancelo with a nice ball in behind. Didn't know it's over here. And straight through to goalkeeper Nick Pope. Poor ball by the number 7. Schär. Guimaraes. Trippier. Back to Fabian Schär. Quite a good player, isn't he, actually, Schär? Lifts one forward. Cancelo deals with it. Rodri. Oh, brilliant from Rodri. De Bruyne around the corner to Haaland. Into Ilkay Gundogan. He's got to look wide to Phil Foden. He's inside. Haaland here! He's onside. He should have shot there, Haaland. He's not greedy like Phil Foden last week, though, is he? Gundogan. Cancelo. Foden. Rodri. Good start from City. Rodri with a cracker, no. Up and over the bar by Rodri, but he can hit them, can't he? Rodri really can hit them. But that one, not quite what we expected to see from him. Just up and over the bar. Didn't drop for him. Didn't drop as we expected it to. Well, City, who started the game slowly. We saw that Newcastle were pretty up for this one. We're back going again here. Okay. We look shaky. The stream is about 2 minutes behind, by the way, says Jack. Apologies, Jack, but I don't know. The internet's terrible at times, and today I use OBS and it's telling me it's miles behind at times today. I don't know why. Not much I can do, unfortunately. Nothing I can do. So City versus Newcastle. We should be 5 minutes and 22 seconds into this game. I hope that's not too far behind for you guys. Chance for City here. I think we've scored. City have scored, by the way. Bernardo Silva swings one in. Ilkay Gundogan takes it down. And he finishes it. I apologise. This is going terribly badly. Ilkay Gundogan with a goal for Manchester City. And we lead by 1-0 here. But the referee is checking. Perhaps a VAR decision. We'll have to see what's happened. I'm not quite sure. So 6 minutes into this game, City have scored. Ilkay Gundogan, his second Premier League goal of the season. If it stands, ball through, and Gundogan finished it off. What a finish by Ilkay Gundogan. Bernardo Silva swings the ball in. It's a good finish. So City do lead by 1-0. And City had a shaky start. The stream's had a shaky start, hasn't it? We'll have to see. Sané also scored, says Redite. Sané has also scored. City start of the game well to score so early on. Ilkay Gundogan with the finish. Here's Nathan Ake for Manchester City. I've managed to get the game on my phone now, so perhaps that'll make it a little bit easier. Perhaps I'm more in time if I don't drop it. Newcastle there with a header. Rodri picks it up. Bernardo Silva, Ilkay Gundogan. How do you turn the brightness up on this thing? Oh, God. Is Kevin De Bruyne taken down? That is a nasty challenge. It will be a yellow card for the Newcastle man. Bruno Guimaraes. Clear foul by Bruno there. Kicks the legs of KDB. De Bruyne was getting away there. And Guimaraes just kicks the legs of him. Takes him down. Takes the free kick and gets a yellow card very early on. I mean, I don't know how Guimaraes even asking how is that a foul. Kicks the legs of Kevin De Bruyne. Can you see? He kicks the legs of Kevin De Bruyne. Okay. There's all sorts of technical difficulties going on here. Another disastrous one. Nathan Ake. Rodri. De Bruyne. Wide to Gundogan. Into Phil Foden. Haaland's in the middle. Should have got Gundogan in my fantasy team. He's been fantastic. Gundogan. Gundogan still taking off him as he tries to dribble his way into the box. De Bruyne does deserve a Ballon d'Or, doesn't he? One of the best midfielders we've ever seen. If Luka Modric has got one, I think KDB deserves one as well. I mean, Modric is, what, 37 and still going now? I mean, that is high quality player, isn't it? Rodri. City. Bit of confidence about them now. And Walker goes back to Ake. That goal come at the right time, I think, didn't it? Really did come at the right time. Ake. Gundogan. Haaland's made a run. Gundogan doesn't find and goes wide to Phil Foden instead. Foden is left hand side. But it's Cancelo, in fact. Tries to cross it in, can't do it. Miguel Almiron. Away by Newcastle. Up to Callum Wilson, who holds it up. Well played. Joelinton. Switch it to St Maximin in City. Are in trouble here on the counter is Newcastle. Walker. Burst pass by St Maximin. Not for long though. Walker recovers well. And Dan Burn back into Joe Willock. I have nothing to watch it from, so it's just the commentary and my Man City app notifications read out. Well, that's why we do the stream. And Manchester City are in again here. Ball in behind to Kevin De Bruyne. KDB. De Bruyne shoots. Saved by Nick Pope. Haaland was coming at the far post. A bit greedy from KDB. I think he should have gone to the far post to Haaland there. Newcastle counter and go forward. Headed away by John Stones and picked up by Rodri. City back in possession. Only 1 minute delayed now, says Jack. Well, that's better, isn't it? In a way. In a way, that's better. Here's Phil Foden. Haaland's a tank, says Wilson. He is, isn't he? In that Bournemouth game at the Etihad, the amount of times he's just running into players and just flattening them. They were trying to tackle him and they were bouncing off him. He's massive, isn't he? 10 minutes gone here. Okay. Wide to Foden. Gundogan. He goes back to Cancelo. Foden again. City working in combinations in triangles on this left-hand side of the field. In behind to Ilkay Gundogan here. City with a chance. Gundogan forgets the football, Ilkay Gundogan. And it trickles out for a goal kick. That is really poor from the German. Really poor from Ilkay Gundogan. Haaland here just holding off Willock and everyone else and plays the ball in behind to De Bruyne. De Bruyne's going to go back to Erling Haaland though. Tries to roll it past Pope at the near post. Gets it wrong, De Bruyne. Perhaps a little bit more power though, he might have got through. A fast tank says Red Eye. Yeah, he's absolutely rapid, isn't he, Erling Haaland? Header by Joao Cancelo. Haaland nods it on to Phil Foden on the turn. Phil Foden's taken down again. This time, it's Guimaraes again. Now, Guimaraes should be off here because that should be a second yellow card. He won't get one. That's another silly challenge from Guimaraes. And he's a walking red card for Newcastle at the moment. I don't know how he's not got a second yellow card there. He's very lucky. Very lucky is Bruno Guimaraes. De Bruyne and Phil Foden over this free kick on the far left-hand side. It's about 40 yards out, maybe. Haaland's just stood in an offside position. He's not looking for this one. City might look to work it to the back post and then back across to Haaland, possibly. Foden swings one in. Don't beat the first man. Bernardo Silva back into an attacking area. Oh, well done, De Bruyne. Ake nods it out wide. Newcastle get it forward. Newcastle counter. St Maximin with space to run into. He does brilliantly for a second, then that's poor by him, just gives it away. A lot's coming down that City's left, Newcastle's right hand side. Gundogan, Foden. De Bruyne. Foden again. In behind to Gundogan. To Haaland, who should score. But he gets his shot all wrong. Waiting on the edge of the box, Haaland, and Joe Willock has sprinted past Kyle Walker as if he wasn't there. The ball behind to Wilson. And across the box, and Nathan Ake. Heroic defending from Nathan Ake. It's offside anyway, but what a bit of defending from Ake. Wilson puts it across the box for a tap-in at the far post for a Newcastle player. But Ake goes sliding in and manages to deal with it. The worrying thing is Kyle Walker there. Lacks a yard of pace or so. St. Maximan's there for a tap-in. Well done, Nathan Ake. Who might start a lot of games this season, Ake. The City chance again. Haaland snatches at the shot. Should do better, Haaland there. City on the attack again here. Ilkay Gundogan skips past another Newcastle player. Joelinton this time. He's smashed into Ilkay Gundogan. This could be bad for the captain. But he looks like he's going to be okay. Another really late Newcastle foul. Smashing into Ilkay Gundogan. No card for Joelinton though. Guimaraes is probably, Joelinton's there thinking, I've got to go and make that tackle, otherwise Guimaraes will get himself sent off. City with another free kick. Newcastle have started this game frantically. After a good opening minute or so, where they looked on the front foot, City have been brilliant. Haaland again, once again, just stood in an offside position. No interest in this ball coming in. De Bruyne clips one in. Ake rises. Newcastle away. Willock underneath it. Oh, well done, Rodri. Brilliant. Wins it back on the edge of the box. De Bruyne. He goes back to Joao Cancelo. Rodri. Gundogan. Oh, City are in behind again here. Phil Foden. Phil Foden still. Foden with a strike. Saved by the feet of Nick Pope. Perhaps we're going to cross the box to Erling Haaland there. Foden decides to go for goal. City could be 2 or 3-0 up. St. Maximan. Past Stones. Walker into Joelinton. This time, Walker looks a bit quicker. Pushing the back by Joelinton on Kyle Walker. It looked like a very soft free kick, but Kyle Walker does get it. As a Newcastle fan, you'd be very disappointed with that one, wouldn't you? Very disappointed. Bit of a push in the back of Kyle Walker. There's nothing in that. Walker slips. Referee buys into it. There's 16 minutes going in this game. City look very dangerous on the attack. Foden would have been offside, I think, if he'd scored there. His shoulder was off. And we know how tight it can be in the Premier League now for these offsides. Pep Guardiola is very, very unhappy with Phil Foden. I think he wants that put across the box to Erling Haaland. And that's the second time Phil Foden has gone for goal and not passed it. Here's Bernardo Silva. I think Pep and Foden, they fell out a little bit against Bournemouth. It's looking like they're doing it again today. Foden going for goal and not passing to Haaland, who stood there waiting for the tap-in. Rodri. Gundogan. Bad pass to Cancelo. Cancelo fouls Newcastle man. Referee plays advantage on St. Maximan with acres of space here on this left-hand side. Kyle Walker across to him. St. Maximan. Oh, he sent Walker completely. St. Maximan across the box. Brilliant ball. Knowing the end of it. Kyle Walker there. Drop of the shoulder by St. Maximan, and Walker was going completely the wrong direction. Rodri. Straight out to a Newcastle man. Almiron. Joelinton here. Wide St. Maximan. St. Maximan pulls it back. Chance for Newcastle. And it should be a goal for Mikel Almiron. Jack Wilson says it should have been across the box for Haaland, but it was hard to make a decision in the split seconds. I think he should have passed it, Jack. That's twice Foden's done that. Oh, Mikel Almiron over the bar. Pep Guardiola seems to be very frustrated with Foden at the moment. Should have passed that to Haaland, I think. For a tap-in. Newcastle had a great chance as well there. I don't know if that Newcastle player went down like he'd been shot, but I think it was Almiron. He was back up in the box, wasn't he, for the chance. It's been a yellow card for Joao Cancelo. So Guimaraes and Cancelo both on early yellow cards here. Phil Foden needs to start passing to Haaland. He really does. That is a big issue. If they don't get on, that is going to be an issue, isn't it? I don't know why Phil Foden won't pass to Haaland. Haaland again. Works it wide to Foden. It's a poor one by Haaland. Straight back to Newcastle. But City pressing well. İlkay Gundogan. Into Erling Haaland. Haaland. Into Rodri. De Bruyne. Haaland again. Taken down is Erling Haaland. Free kick Manchester City. Is that Guimaraes? It's not. It's Sven Botman. And the referee from Australia, he's Jared something. I think it's his first full season in the Premier League. And Manchester City are making an early substitution here. Ruben Diaz is coming on. Does that signal a John Stones injury? It just might. Does it signal a Nathan Ake injury? Let's see who's coming off here for Ruben Diaz. John Stones or Nathan Ake? No, Nathan Ake looks to be injured. Hope De Bruyne and Haaland do well. I could go top of my school FPL if they get 10 between them, says Lanky. I'm hoping Haaland gets a hat-trick. I've triple captained him today. So that makes me hate Phil Foden even more for not passing that. City free kick here on the edge of the box. It's a great position. Nathan Ake's picked up an injury and it's looking like Ake's going to come off. De Bruyne on the free kick. Kevin De Bruyne! Good save. Goes the side of the goalkeeper. Nick Pope pushes it away. And Guimaraes switch it to the edge of his box to... I think it's not a Dan Burn. That's a risky pass by Newcastle. And Joelinton's played into space. And St. Maximan in behind here. And City are in trouble. Big trouble. Chance here for Newcastle. Cancelo at the far post clears it away. And Gundogan nods it out of the box. But Newcastle look dangerous. Rodri smashed into by Joelinton. Referee says no free kick. And a poor pass by Newcastle. Knocks it out. Rodri says how is that not a foul in by Joelinton, who smashes into him. Nathan Ake signals to the bench he wanted 2 more minutes. But it looks like Nathan Ake's time is up. Well, that sums up Nathan Ake's career at Manchester City, really, doesn't it? He's playing well. And he's going to come off injured. Playing well and he's got to come off injured. So Ruben Diaz comes on. So a Diaz-Stones partnership, as we've seen in the previous seasons where it was fantastic for City, that's coming back. Ake's already injured in the season. But when he does get a run of games, Ake, he goes and gets injured. Doesn't help himself, does he really? Doesn't help himself, Nathan Ake. And that's a shame to see. Real shame to see Nathan Ake. After he's done so well. Ball forward. By Cancelo, blocked away by Newcastle, thrown in the far right hand side. Cancelo takes the throw in here. Plenty of options. Big men to aim for now with Haaland up top. Goes into Erling Haaland, who just holds up the ball fantastically well. Somehow he's still kept the ball, Haaland, although he's run away with a limp here, which I hope. Oh no. Erling Haaland is limping also here. Although he's running, but not running so well. Newcastle switch out to the right hand side. They got 2 men over here. Foden's not getting back defensively. Ball in behind here. Trippier. Chance for Newcastle. Good defending by Diaz. Back out again. Newcastle reset. Trippier. Guimaraes. What a ball through to Trippier. Great pullback. Rodri heads it away this time. Foden on the chest. Foden up underneath it and away. Haaland, through the back of him comes a Newcastle player. Does well though, battles for it. Haaland, on the floor again, Erling Haaland. Throws his body around well, doesn't he? Bernardo Silva wins it back for City. Rodri. Can receive the ball under pressure, Rodri, like it's nothing. Cancelo. Diaz, who's playing on the left side of the centre-backs here, is it? Or Stone's gone over there? No, Diaz has gone to the left-hand side, which a lot of you guys prefer in playing there than playing at right centre-back. Here's Cancelo. Rodri. mean, if Nathan Ake's got a long-term injury, we've only got 2 centre-backs in the squad, haven't we? Newcastle look good in the counter, says Jack. That is true. They do look good in the counter. And that is a worry. But City do as well, actually, which I'm impressed with. City's right to switch the ball out to Bernardo Silva on that far right-hand side. It's nodded away by the Newcastle fullback, Dan Burn. And out for a throw into City. Walker. Stones. Stones clips it forward to Gundogan. It's a terrible ball by John Stones. And Newcastle, in with a chance here. 2-on-2. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin gets his shot off. Good save by Edison on the rebound here. Gundogan in there. Impact injury and Foden for Ake, and Foden can be lazy. Yeah, Foden can be lazy. I agree with you there, Lanky. Doesn't trap that, does he, at all? We saw it against Bournemouth as well. Here's Joelinton, great play from Newcastle. Guimaraes, little back heel flick. Brazilian flair from the midfielder there. Haaland putting the pressure on, though. The Newcastle defence, sharp. Newcastle play very well. Yeah, give it away there, though. Bernardo Silva charging it down. Trying to win that ball out for City. Botman. And he goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Nick Pope. Good possession from Newcastle. Really good possession from the side. Newcastle ball into the middle. Callum Wilson can't make it stick. Rodri wins it back and gives it straight back to Wilson, who chased his pass, chased his mistake. Wilson. Guimaraes. Fantastic ball again by him out to Trippier. The ball in behind here. Just too much on it from Kieran Trippier, is it? Can't be reached by the Newcastle winger Almiron. Behind for a goal kick to City. Newcastle look tough. A tough challenge, though. They've played well so far. Guimaraes, we need him to get sent off, really, get that second yellow. He's been picking the passes in midfield fantastically so far. Just going to replay that earlier chance at Saint-Maximin. The shot goes right at Edison, really. It's a save you expect him to make. But John Stones really struggled with Saint-Maximin and allowed him to get his shot off on that left foot. I suppose Stones would not show him on the right. Shah back to his goalkeeper. City pressing. Nick Pope. Good pass by Pope. Out to Joelinton on the turn here. Straight into Rodri. Rodri, poor pass into Saint-Maximin. Counter Newcastle. Saint-Maximin through here. Got 2 to mark here. Newcastle in the box. Tries to bend one to the far corner. Does Callum Wilson. It's off the boot of Diaz, who sticks his leg out. A corner for Newcastle. Newcastle have been the better side the last 5 minutes or so. Much better side. Wilson with a tries to bend it to the far post. Luckily Diaz gets his toe out there. Clips off his boot behind for a corner. Newcastle have got big boys in this team, haven't they? The likes of Sven Botman. Dan Burn, who's what, 6'7". Joelinton. All very good in the air. Ball swung in here. It's a lofted one to Dan Burn at the far post. City read it well. Bernardo's nicked off his boot by Saint-Maximin. Crossing by Saint-Maximin to the far post. Over everyone. Callum Wilson says it's a handball on Kevin De Bruyne. And it should be a penalty to Newcastle. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Or is it a corner, in fact? I mean, Callum Wilson heads it onto the back of Kevin De Bruyne. He stood right next to him and still complains it's handball. Come on now. He must have seen that that wasn't handball. Corner for Newcastle again. Another lofted one in to the far post. Get header on it. Back into the mixer. Chance here! Shot by Callum Wilson. Any power in that, he beats Edison. At the far post. He managed to take a touch and he just scuffs it, he does. Good header by Bernard back across the box, though. Well done, Edison. Although I expect him to make that save every day of the week, Edison. I'd be very unhappy if he didn't do. Simple save for the Brazilian. He was nearly caught out. Long ball by City. Straight back to Newcastle. City have been terrible the last 10 minutes now. Saint-Maximin. Beating Walker so easily. Ball in by Saint-Maximin! And Newcastle score. Mikel Almiron with the goal. Terrible defending from City. Chris said it's only a matter of time before Newcastle score. Brilliant timing, because they have scored. 1-1. Just as you said it, Chris, Newcastle do score. Although, we could be seeing this goal ruled out here for perhaps an offside. Or a handball. Well, he's onside. Oh. He's onside, but perhaps the Newcastle player just deflects it into his path. I think it touches another Newcastle player on the way through. I think this will be given as a goal, to be honest with you. I don't believe it should be ruled out, but it has been given as a goal. 1-1. He wasn't offside, was it? Shocking defending from City. Only ourselves to blame. 1-1. Well done, Newcastle. City have been terrible for the last 10 minutes. Newcastle look really, really good. And they caught us out. Good ball in. As the cross comes in, there's a player in an offside position. But apparently he doesn't interfere with play. I mean, Diaz decides not... I mean, Cancelo's marking 2 men there. Well, when I say Cancelo's marking 2 men at the back post, he's not even marking any of them, Joao Cancelo. He just stands and watches. So he should be marking 2 men. He's marking neither. And it's 1-1. So ball comes in from St. Maximin on the left-hand side. In swinger. Diaz and Stones, I don't know who they're marking. Just space. Cancelo's got 2 men at the back post. Cancelo isn't marking either of them. And Newcastle score. 1-1. They level up. And that is poor from City. Really, really poor defending. And rightfully we've been caught out for it. The last 10 minutes we've been shocking. So it's probably a deserved goal for Newcastle because they've been brilliant. City under pressure straight away. Stones. Diaz. Long ball forward. We've done nothing but play long balls and give it straight back to them. Nothing but give it straight back to them, haven't we, today? Newcastle, the better side. Headed away by Newcastle. Taken down by Rodri. No, he's just headed it forward. City should have, double, triple their advantage, and they didn't do. Why is St. Maximin again? Joe Willock on the overlap. Swings it in. Wilson takes it down. Wilson with a shot. Wide the post. Ederson picks it up. At Newcastle, by far the better side. Lanky says, this is why I like Laporte. He's much better than Stones and Diaz. He can actually play out from the back, yeah. I mean, Stones supposedly can, but I have to say I'm not a big fan of Stones, but here's City on the counter here. Phil Foden looks to cross it. Good defending by Newcastle. But it's a corner, and Bruno Guimaraes riling up the crowd. He's going to get himself sent off here, Bruno. I can feel it. Chris says something has to change drastically tactically for City or to we'll just keep charging forward in the left and score more. Yeah. Quite right, Chris. City not working. Phil Foden does not like tracking back, does he? At all. Diaz with a switch of play. It's a terrible ball, which he's dealt with. St. Maximin back in possession here. St. Maximin's causing all sorts of problems for City here. Foul by Rodri, who's not having his best of games. And a free kick to Newcastle. Well, it goes back to the chance Phil Foden had to square to Haaland, which again he didn't do. Did he Bruyne a chance? City could have been 3-0 up, couldn't they? Instead it's 1-1. And Newcastle look the better side by far. Bernardo Silva never works on the right wing, does he? It's interesting enough though, both City and Newcastle's goals came from the same sort of thing. A player in the wide area, bringing it back onto the stronger foot and in-swinging the ball into the box. And a player in there scoring. Interesting. Long ball forward by Newcastle. It's all the way through to Ederson. He quickly throws it out to Cancelo on this left-hand side. Cancelo. Haaland's not been involved at all again. Walker. Diaz. Haaland is always in the right place to score the goals. Unfortunately, so far, we've not been able to find him. Rodri. Walker. Lanky says, I think that's why Phil never plays midfield, because he cannot be trusted defensive chores. You're probably right there, Lanky. I agree with you. No interest in chasing the ball, has he, Phil Foden? Tracking back. Oh, brilliant skill from Diaz. That's confident from the back. And then he works wide too. Joao Cancelo, risky but confident, and it worked. Cancelo behind it to Phil Foden. Foden taken down here by Fabian Schär. It's a free kick. It's got to be a yellow card here for Fabian Schär. And it is a yellow card for the Swiss international. What a ball by Cancelo with the outside of the boot. Foden beats Schär to it, and he just smashes Foden. Newcastle have done that, what, 4 or 5 times so far today? Must be in the tactical plan. But we've got to get, if these players are in a yellow card, get at them. Make them foul you again. Get them on a red card. Foden's okay, he's back up, which is good. And City with another chance on the free kick here. Pep Guardiola deep in talk here with assistant coach Pereiro, and I think it's Enzo Mansquera. De Bruyne for a free kick on this left-hand side. Or right-hand side, depending on which way you're looking at it. That'll just confuse you even more. It's going to be an in-swinger for KDB on his right foot anyway. Diaz, Rodri, Haaland in the box. I suspect it won't find either of them. Or any of them. City don't seem to have found the right way in set pieces so far. Swinging by De Bruyne, and Nick punches away like a shot by KDB. Oh, Bernardo Silva's pace is causing him problems here. St. Maximin beats Bernardo to it, but ends up dribbling it out of play. Imagine if City had someone like Alan St. Maximin. It would be scary, wouldn't we? Very scary to have a player like him on the wing. Here's Diaz. All the way back to Ederson. He's going to go, and he does do. Back to the goalkeeper, Ederson. Here is John Stones. Rodri. Walker. Bit of a touch on it by Walker there, and he's gone back to his goalkeeper, Ederson. Here's Kyle Walker again. He's looking to bring the ball out from the back for City. Plays a bad pass into Haaland, who does well with it. Really well with it. Cancelo digs one out to Phil Foden on the far side. Foden. De Bruyne. Back into Foden. Well defended by Newcastle. De Bruyne's pass. Rodri. Kyle Walker. Far right hand side to Bernardo Silva now. Bernardo. Rodri again. KDB. Into Gundogan. It's a poor pass by De Bruyne. He tries to lift one into the box. Nick Pope catches it and launches straight out to Alan St. Maximin. Up against Kyle Walker. Walker does really well and wins it back. He's struggled against St. Maximin today, Kyle Walker. But he's done brilliantly there. And he's done brilliantly again, holding St. Maximin off. Good strength from Walker. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Cancelo again. Phil Foden. City playing the ball a lot around the centre circle. Not really in Newcastle's half. Rodri. De Bruyne. Making movement forward. Good play by City. Break the lines here. Phil Foden. Crosses one into Haaland. Dealt with. Falls to Ilkay Gundogan. Blocked by Newcastle. Real good chance for Gundogan there. Deflects off a Newcastle defender. Straight into the path of Gundogan. It's a poor clearance in the end by Sven Botman. You're thinking Gundogan's going to finish this one. But Botman, great recovery. Throws his body in the way. Sits up really nicely for Gundogan as well. It's a good block by Botman. The only time Bernardo worked on the right was against United in 2020 in the Carabao. Bernardo's never worked on the right. Oh, Ederson's come off his line here. And there's an open net for Newcastle. And a shot which is blocked by Rodri. What is Ederson doing? Well, if he wants Ortega Moreno to play, he's doing a good job of it. I think it might have been Cancelo with a block there. I think Cancelo and Rodri have been away, haven't they, this week? Immaculate hands, but you just can't tell the difference between the two of them. Rodri. Ederson again. Stupid positioning. Newcastle have got us on the ropes a little bit here. Rodri. Diaz. Foden. Rodri. Options for City. Walker is the man Rodri goes to. Into De Bruyne, great pass. Through to Haaland. Haaland! Oh, just can't get there. Nick Pope very quick off his line. That was Haaland's chance again. He's had 2 or 3. Did expect him to score this one, Erling Haaland. Just couldn't get there before Nick Pope. He was very quick off his line. He knew that pass was coming there, Nick Pope. Walker, good header against Joelinton, but it's not a good header. Straight to St. Maximin. He's going to run at John Stones here. St. Maximin. Into Wilson. What a touch. Callum Wilson! It's 2-1 Newcastle. Brilliant goal. John Stones is terrible. Terrible performance from Manchester City. We're 2-1 down. John Stones has been terrible. Diaz has been not so good either. 2-1 to Newcastle. What a start by them. Well, it's been a day of upsets. West Ham have lost 2-0. Chelsea have lost 3-0. City could be set to losing here. These wasteful chances will cost us, says Lanky. Yeah, big difference, isn't there? Newcastle score their chances. Woeful header by Kyle Walker. Past Stones and Diaz with his Wilson. And he scores. Woeful header by Kyle Walker, who's at fault for that one. And Newcastle lead by 2-1. Diaz gets sat down really by Wilson. I mean, Edison's not going to save it anyway, is he? Brilliant from Newcastle. Good goal for them. And they look like the side that's going to win today. City have no chance of scoring at all. We just look terrible. Defensively, we're all over the place. The way Newcastle are carving through City reminds me of the Leicester game last season at the Etihad, where City looked like conceding every time we're under attack, says Chris. Yeah, every time Newcastle go forward, City look like conceding, don't they? City all over the place, get it together, says Terry. Just ripping us apart defensively. City on the attack here. Cancelo. Oh, somebody! Cancelo puts it across the box. There's no one there. And Newcastle counter again. And City are in big, big trouble here. Newcastle have got us. Ball in behind St. Maximin. City in big trouble again here, but Edison off his line to pick it up. Well, City should score at one end, and then Newcastle go up the other and nearly score again. We're not scoring our chances. Not scoring our chances. That was our chance to equalise there. Phil Foden, I think, slipped as Cancelo just eased it back to him. But we're not scoring our chances. And we're conceding pretty much the ones that come forward. Newcastle just tearing us apart at the back. Diaz and Stones look terrible together. Really, really bad. Edison, shocking ball straight back to Newcastle. Absolutely terrible from Edison. Nick Pope here. Oh, under pressure at the back, Nick Pope there. He's not quite Edison on the ball. Dan Burton runs it away. Throwing for City, Bernardo Silva. Throws it to Kyle Walker. Well, the atmosphere is picked up at the St James's Park, and that's bad for City because they get right behind the fans. Diaz. Foden. I don't see City coming back from this as it stands. I really don't. Foden. Balling behind to Haaland. It's not the best of passes. It's another terrible... I can see it now, but Phil Foden and Erling Haaland do not seem to get on at all. They do not seem to get on at all. Because Foden will not give him a good pass. Will not give him a good pass at all. Maybe it's Arsenal for the Premier League this season. Just maybe. Nick Pope. Up and long. Headed by Bernardo Silva. Newcastle away. De Bruyne back down. Straight back there. De Bruyne's having a terrible game as well. Nick Pope away. Joelinton nodded in behind. City, I mean, Kyle Walker is a real weak link today. A real weak link today. Cancelo under pressure. Diaz. Foden. Caught in possession, Phil Foden. Newcastle back in possession. Foden wins it back. Free kick Manchester City. Rodri. Newcastle will not let us play any quick free kicks. They're on us straight away. City, it's a different story. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker, counter City. Walker. Got to go wide here. He's got to go wide here, Kyle Walker. Got to go wide. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Cancelo. Gundogan. Foden. Gundogan. Rodri, do not shoot. Rodri, straight at Big Pope. Tries to pass it into the far post. Pep needs to give these players a hairdryer treatment. Says Lanky. Surely we sort of knew tactically we'd get found out by playing Kyle Walker in the sort of creative midfield role where he does what Cancelo does, because we know technically he's not good at that. Kyle Walker's job is to stay at the back and stop the counter-attacks. I'm sorry, but he's useless in the final third. And we've known it for a long time. I've always said that on the channel. As soon as he gets the ball in the final third, he has no clue what to do. Keep him back. Rodri. Walker. Rodri again. Diaz. Foden. City. Lacking ideas as it stands. Rodri. Back to Diaz again. And across to John Stones. City look to be going in behind at half time. And desperately need a goal. We're not a side that comes back from being behind. Maybe sometimes, as we saw against Aston Villa in the final game of the season, we're not that sort of team. We tend to take the lead and stay there. Foden. Newcastle's shown a great fight back. Rodri, switch of play to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Walker. Useless. De Bruyne. Straight to St. Maximin by KDB. It's poor. Bernardo wins it back brilliantly. Bernardo. Giving away again. City pressing. But about 5 City players press and the rest can't be bothered. St. Maximin looks to get in the turn again. Newcastle. The better side. Rodri. Gundogan. Chance here. Through to Haaland! Terrible first touch by Erling Haaland. The pass wasn't brilliant by Gundogan, but Haaland's got to try and control that. Got to try and control that. He should be doing better, Erling Haaland. 3 minutes of added time here. Looks like City will go in 2-1 down at half time. Gundogan, bullied by Guimaraes. I don't understand why we need 2 fullbacks creativity when we have KDB, Foden, Silva, Gundo, Bernardo, Joao. Why do we need Walker? I don't know. I understand. I've got no problem with that tactic, to be honest with you, Lanky. If Pep wants both fullbacks to come inside and create even more chances, okay, I'll take that. But not Kyle Walker. Not Kyle Walker. He's not that player, is he? He's not that player. Newcastle got a throw in here and they're taking the time. Taking a lot of time. Dan Burn just trying to see his side through to half time with a 2-1 lead. Long ball followed by Newcastle. Jolinton chases Walker. Walker back to Edison. Oh my word. Walker straight out for a goal kick. For a corner. I tell you what, Kyle Walker, he looks like a Newcastle player. I feel like he's playing for Newcastle at the moment. Having a terrible game, Kyle Walker. I consider bringing on Sergio Gomez and putting Cancelo at right back, because Walker's having a shocker. An absolute shocker. Corner ball. City, if they go 3-1 down, is game over here. Swing in. Brilliant crossing. Edison punches away, strong hands. He punches it away. Almiron. So swing one back in. Ruben Diaz pushes down the Newcastle player there, and they've kept it in Newcastle, but I think he's offside. They've kicked it out for a player that's gone down, Fabian Schär. John Stone seems to be the man that's guilty of going through Fabian Schär there. I think he'll be okay, the centre-back. As Almiron swings it forward. Stones just jumps into Schär. Perhaps he's wanting a penalty, Fabian Schär, and he might just get one for that, you know. Stones jumps up, clatters straight into the side of him. Newcastle kick the ball forward. Not very far. They play it for an attacking throw-in. That is a bit... You kick the ball out of play and then play it for an attacking throw-in for yourself. Bit unfair, isn't it, Newcastle? But we'll let it go. Bad pass. Cancelo. City can counter here. Joao Cancelo. Come on. Come on. Rodri. So slow from City. Into Kyle Walker. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Foul by Joelinton. Free kick Manchester City. Should be a yellow card for Joelinton now because that's his second. The other one should have been a card in the first place. I don't know why it wasn't. Joelinton doesn't even go for the ball, does he? He just takes your legs and just never seems to get booked for it, the Brazilian. Could City get a goal here from a set piece just before half time? I'd say no. But perhaps there's a possibility. City have scored 22 goals from set pieces last season, the most, more than anyone else. Liverpool was second with 19. De Bruyne with a swing in here. Chance for Diaz! Clear header, and Diaz puts it right over the bar. Should score. Should score, and that is half-time. Manchester City 1, Newcastle United 2. 2-1 down to Newcastle. Terrible performance. What more do I say? It doesn't feel like it's going to get any better in the second half. It really doesn't. We'll have a short break over half-time. We'll see you guys for the second half, where hopefully Kyle Walker gets substituted off because he's been terrible. City need to wake up, says Chris, and learn to defend the second half, or else there's no way we get back into this. Quite right. On the counter, I mean, even if we throw all our bodies forward, it doesn't matter because on the counters, Newcastle catches out every single time, don't they? And that is causing the problems Newcastle's catching us out. We'll catch you guys in the second half. We'll be back after this short break. So, introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as silver club and above gold club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in a career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City Club, and join us and be a member today.
sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apology.
Hello, welcome back to We Are City channel for the second half of Manchester City versus Newcastle. City currently trailing by 2-0 to the side from Tyneside. Football Icons in the chat says, reminds you a lot of Crystal Palace last season. Yeah, I do agree with you there. And credit to Newcastle though, credit to Newcastle that they haven't come, into a game against City and sat back, 5 at the back and tried to frustrate us. Newcastle have gone to beat us here today, and they are beating us. And by the looks of the first 45 minutes, they will beat us, Newcastle. Been by far the better side. I think that Kyle Walker's had a shocker. He's been very, very poor today. That has cost us at times. A few other players have been poor as well. I think Rodri's not been his usual self. Stones and Diaz is not working at all. Cancelo not tracking his man for that opening goal. Phil Foden, no interest in defending or passing to Erling Haaland at any point in the game. Bernardo Silva's been quiet at the right side, again being played out of position. Whenever he plays on that right side, he usually is. Same goes for Gundogan. De Bruyne has been not his usual self, and Erling Haaland's had a few chances and not get there. Ali says, I'm back. I was gone after the 10 minutes I watched with a friend. Ali says, Walker's been rubbish. Yeah, he has. He has, Ali. Walker's been absolutely terrible. He's asking, I think Pep's asking too much, Kyle Walker, because you're asking him you're asking him not to do his job. And that's not what Kyle Walker's good at. Let him stay at right back and he'll be one of, if not the best right back in the world. Ask him to play in midfield like Cancelo. It's not going to work, is it? Ali says Stones has been poor as well. Yes, Stones has been very poor as well. Just think of it this way. If you ask Kevin De Bruyne to do Ruben Diaz's job, do you think he could do it? No. If you ask Diaz to do De Bruyne's job, could Diaz do it? No. So why play players in a position and ask them to do a job they can't do? Bernardo Silva cannot do the job of Riyad Mahrez. But Riyad Mahrez can't do the job of Bernardo Silva. I mean, Walker can't do the job of Cancelo. Cancelo cannot do the job of Walker. That is as clear as day. So why are we making Walker do that? I don't know. Haaland needs to get more chances. Yeah, I mean, he had a few chances, Haaland. The passes weren't absolutely fantastic, were they? They didn't quite set him up. And City is staring at a defeat here. They really are, because Newcastle are the better side. By far the better side. Newcastle actually look like scoring. Newcastle actually look like they want to score. And City are really struggling. Ashton says, sack Pep. Patrick Vieira will do the job. He's bossing it with Palace. I think that's a little bit too drastic. I wouldn't say it's entirely on Pep today's performance. I'd say it isn't the players. I don't rate Pep Guardiola's decision to play Walker in that position too highly. I think that is stupid. It's not worked at all. But I suppose it has worked in the other games, so we'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. I can't think of a player who's been good today, Sally. No, I can't think of a player. Edison has been atrocious in goal also. He's had 2 saves to make, really. 2 that have actually troubled him. And he's missed them. And that stupid chance where he just came out of his net and chased them down. The good thing about Edison is, this is the difference between Walker and Edison. Walker could have an absolute shocker today and we could say, you know what? We'll drop him for the next game. There's no one who can come in for it. There isn't. But for Edison, if we drop Edison, we've got Moreno to come in. Edison's been good, says Ali. I don't know. His decision-making has been really poor. I think a lot of the big teams are going to lose this weekend. You saw Chelsea lose 3-0, West Ham lose 2-0, and City perhaps going to lose 2-1 to Newcastle here. You'd expect Erling Haaland to come out and score some goals in the second half, wouldn't you? But I don't think that is guaranteed by any means. I really don't. Massive celebrations from Eddie Howe when Newcastle got that second goal from Callum Wilson, which was a great goal. And we're ready for it. We're ready for Newcastle to come out and cause some problems. If you're not subscribed, by the way, then go and subscribe. We're currently on 3,500 subscribers. Bernardo put an amazing cross to Gundogan, says Ali. Yeah, quite right. That Bernardo cross was fantastic. Bernardo did something good, didn't he? That is true. Bernardo did something good. The problem is, I want him to do more. He's wasted. Absolutely wasting that right-hand side, Bernardo Silva. Get him through the middle. Get him in the midfield. That is his job. The problem is, I think we've got now is Pep seems to like playing Gundogan, and he wants Bernardo and Gundogan in the same team, and it's not going to happen. Not with Rodri and De Bruyne as well. And De Bruyne isn't going to get dropped, is he? Well, I don't think De Bruyne's been good at all today. Alan said Maximan is giving Kyle Walker a torrid time. Kyle Walker is going to be having nightmares of Alan St. Maximan because he's been all over Kyle Walker. Absolutely all over Kyle Walker. And St. Maximan, the heart of both goals, isn't it? Imagine having a player with his explosivity in this City side. Be fantastic, wouldn't it? Absolutely fantastic. So the players come out from the tunnel. Second half is ready to kick off. And of course, tomorrow, guys, you'll be able to catch our after-game review. We'll give players the ratings and also review how the game went. Ali says Mara's got to be in the team. Yeah, I can see Mara's coming on personally. St. Maximan is a beast. Any subs, says Lanky? Well, the City player's not out yet, so I'm not quite sure. As it stands, I don't know if there's been any subs for that. I'm not entirely sure. Jason Sterling a big loss. Jesus is. I don't think Sterling is. Just because he's quick. But I know he's quick, Sterling, and that's what we like. But he's quick, and then as soon as he gets in front of a goal, he doesn't know what to do. Newcastle are out. City taking their time a little bit more to come out from the changing room. Surely Pep's very unhappy with his team. Very, very unhappy with his team. As it stands, I don't think there's any substitutions. Obviously, Diaz has come on for an injured Nathan Ake. I can't see any change in this Manchester City side. The second half is underway. City 2-1 down to Newcastle. All to do in this second half. I think we should be asking Kyle Walker to play his role. Sterling played dog against Leeds today, says Lanky. It doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me in the slightest. I hope it continues, Lanky. I do hope it continues. Ball forward here. Cleared away by Cancelo. Phil Foden chases it down on the fullback. Trippier. And long by Nick Pope. Ooh, Cancelo shrugged off the ball here. And the referee has given a free kick against Almiron. The media is praising him, says Ender. Praising who? Sterling or Jesus? Jesus seems to be getting a lot of praise, isn't he, when he played? Probably good at Manchester City. Typical Pep never makes changes when we need them. Yeah, I do think we need some changes, Lanky, but he's given the side a second chance. Haaland, Rodri, Walker, Rodri. It's a bad pass by Walker. Marino's a good tactician, but Pep problem sometimes. He's too much a good tactician. Might be right there, Adjun. Does come back to bite us sometimes. Oh, Kyle Walker is having an absolute shocker here. He's going to be getting a card here for pulling a player down. He's fouled at Maximan also. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. Get Kyle Walker off. He's lost his head. He's absolutely lost his head here, Kyle Walker. He's clueless. Ball goes in behind. He fouls St. Maximan. He's kicking St. Maximan. I haven't seen Kyle this bad in a while, Sergeant. He needs to come off. He needs to come off. But we've got no other fullbacks, have we, that can be trusted in this sort of game. We've got 2 fullbacks in the whole squad. Maybe Gomez comes on and Cancelo goes to right back. That's the only choice you've got. Got no centre-backs to come on and push John Stones to right back either. Because we've got no centre-backs. They're all injured. This is the problem with having a small squad that Manchester City have. And it will cost us this season, possibly. So, set piece for Newcastle, looking to make it 3-1 here. Kieran Trippier, a specialist in the dead ball situation. Looks to swing this one in. Bring on Gomez as Ender. I'm not sure it's the right game for him, to be honest with you. Not in his debut anyway. He's not good defensively and was shocking defensively in this game. Dan Burn and Kyle Walker having a bit of a push and shove in the box. Newcastle taking the side to take this one. Trippier swings it in. Chance headed. Chance again. Rodri lumps it away. Great chance for Newcastle there to make it 3-1. St. Maximan. Still. Well, he's just spun Phil Foden. But he's running out of play for a throw-in. What a player St. Maximan is. Ake's injured, only 2 centre-backs, and we know that both Stones and Diaz are awful, and left centre-backs and Adrian. Yeah, so we've only got 2 senior centre-backs in the squad, and 2 senior left-backs, 2 senior full-backs. Sorry. That's not good, is it? But we knew that. Surely the board knew that coming into the season. We put ourselves in that position. Rodri. Cancelo. Well played. Got to get forward though now. Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne's in space. Into KDB. Bernardo Silva. Wasted on the right hand side, and Bernardo Silva gives it away. Put him through the middle or don't put him on the pitch. It's like playing Erling Haaland at left back. Stop. You just don't do it, do you? Botman. Back to goalkeeper Nick Pope and sliced away by Pope. Only as far as Rodri. Oliver Sherlock says hi. Hello to you, Oliver. St. Maximan. Brilliant again. Gundogan. Newcastle player throws himself to the ground. Free kick. Poor bite. The captain Gundogan. City are way off the pace here today. Absolutely miles off it. And it's looking like an easy Newcastle win. Cancelo beaten in the air by Trippier, nodded all the way down to Ederson. Rodri on the turn. Next time Guardiola will surprise us and play with our wing-backs and centre-backs and play a formation with 8 attackers. We're going to have to change something. This double false full-backs that didn't work at the start of last season, I think we'll go pretty soon. If we had to sell Zinni until we had a guaranteed replacement, says Lanka. I don't know why we sold Zinchenko. Don't ask me. Stupid decision. Here's Walker. Into Rodri. It's another terrible pass by Kyle Walker. Rodri smashed it into Newcastle player all the way through to Ederson. And Guimaraes is down. Time wasting for Newcastle. Holding his knee here, Bruno Guimaraes. You could have easily been off the pitch early on. It's another bad pass by Kyle Walker. We've got to get Walker off the pitch. That's the main one. Get him off the pitch. Rodri kicks it and leaves his leg in on Guimaraes a little bit. Not on purpose, not intentional. Get Kyle Walker off the pitch. Please, take him off. Guimaraes is up but limping. We need to keep him on because even though he's been fantastic for Newcastle, he looks like he could get sent off. Try Sergio says, Oliver Sherlock. Yeah, get him on. Get him on. You know what? I said don't bring him on, but bring him on. Chris Thea says it's like we're sleepwalking through this game, losing possession with ease and playing like we're 6-0 up. Wake up. They don't look interested at all, the City, do they? Don't worry, Chris, because if the side looks tired and we need a rest, it's okay. We're just going to go and play a friendly against Barcelona in the midweek, just to, you know, satisfy our best mates over there, and then come back to play Southampton. Stupid decision. Here's Diaz. Foden. Diaz, who's playing an attacking midfield role here. Into Haaland. Great touch by Haaland. Haaland onto the right foot. Erling Haaland off the post! Oh, great chance by Haaland there. Tried to do it all on his own. And he just nearly did. Does Nick Pope get a fingertip on this? Haaland puts it on his right foot. Oh, it's back. Nick Pope's fingers onto the post, I think. Great chance for Haaland. What a save by Nick Pope. Newcastle on the counter here. Foul on St. Maximan by Stones. Free kick. John Stones. There were City fans saying, what has Stones done to get dropped? Why is Ake playing? That's why. Because he's been terrible for a while, Stones. That's rubbish defending from Stones. Takes St. Maximan out. He's nowhere near the ball. Free kick Newcastle in a great position. This could be 3. Terrible from John Stones. He's had one good season back at his best, maybe 1.5. Let's hope he's not back to the John Stones before he signed that new contract. Where we're desperate to get rid of him. And just couldn't. Kieran Trippier. Free kick maestro against Manchester City here in this position. It's going to be 3, isn't it? What a stupid place to give away a free kick. It's going to be 3-1 here. It's going to be 3-1. No way does Trippier miss this. A man of his quality. In this position, it's perfect for him. Trippier steps up. 3-1. Ederson beating it on his side as well. I'm applauding. Well done, Newcastle. Thank you, Ederson. (3-0) Newcastle. 3-1. 3-1, apologies, as if a goal makes a difference. We're not going to get any more. Well done, Ederson. I tell you what, Stefan Ortega Moreno, if I was sat on the bench, I'd go over to Pep Guardiola, slap him on his ball head and say, listen, am I warming up now? Because it's game over for Ederson, isn't it? Game over for Ederson. 3-1 Newcastle. Game's gone, says Lanky. I think it would have gone after the second goal, to be honest with you. John Stones and Ederson, hang your heads in shame. Because you're at fault for that one. And that's Manchester City coming away with no points in the Premier League. Away at Tyneside. Terrible performance from City. Absolutely terrible. And we're not coming back from this, are we? No way. Game over. In what? Minute 54. Game is done. Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne. Cross in. Cleared away by Newcastle. Fabian Schär this time. Corner Manchester City. Not coming back from this, guys. Not coming back from this. This is a torrid performance. Corner for City. Newcastle score their chances, City don't. Newcastle the competent goalkeeper, City don't. Crossing by City. Headed by Rodri. Back out wide to De Bruyne. Outside the boot, crossing here by KDB. Could fall for a City player, it doesn't do. Joao Cancelo. I laughed at Liverpool and United. I can't chat with Stones Stace's ender. Stones has been terrible. Second goal in the draw still on. We need Maris Bernardo, says Billy. Says Brian, sorry. We need something, don't we? So whatever we do is a waste of time. There's Newcastle on the counter again. They're in behind Kyle Walker. Does defend this one away. City being absolutely pulled apart here. Absolutely pulled apart. 3-1 down to Newcastle. In our worst performance yet. This season. Only 3 games in. Not too hard, but this is really bad. Here's Sven Botman for Newcastle. Just around the centre circle. City are just... don't know. Chris is so disappointing. We just don't seem to learn defend the same way and you get the same results as Chris. Exactly. We've done exactly the same in the second half what we did in the first half. Oh, Kyle Walker, little nutmeg on Dan Burn there. That gets him absolutely nowhere. And Walker's looking up to his players up top and saying, you need to help me out. Probably one of the best Newcastle performances we've seen, isn't it? St. Maximin is prime Ronaldinho and Zidane combined today. Oh, Kyle Walker's just terrible. Here's City with a chance here. Phil Foden. Good challenge by the defender. Very good challenge. Gundogan gives it away. I think that might be a discussion point coming in this season as well. Captain Ilkay Gundogan, is he really captain material? I'm not sure. Oliver Schürrle says it's over. Here's St. Maximin against Walker again. He's absolutely rattled. St. Walker. Joelinton. Chance again. Ederson off his line to catch it. Simple one for Ederson there. Stones watched it go through to him. Newcastle are battering us. Edison's terrible, by the way. We need to stop playing him. We need to stop playing it. He needs to be dropped, doesn't he? Time is up now. Edison out to Cancelo. Diaz. Any competent side will beat us playing like this. I'd say Palace would beat us. I say Fulham would beat us. Haaland lays it off to Gundogan. Poor pass by Haaland. Newcastle again. Good defending by Cancelo. Walker brings the ball forward. De Bruyne. Out to Phil Foden. It's a great pass the outside of boot by KDB. Phil Foden 1-on-1 with the fullback Trippier. Gundogan. Foden. Nowhere to go. 2 men on him. Back out to Gundogan. Cancelo. Gundogan. Nothing on that ball by Gundogan into the box. Man City need to look for a better goalkeeper, says Brian. He's on the bench, Brian. Arjun says Shrewsbury Town is better than City today. Possibly. Well, that might be a bit unfair on them. Sure, they can't be any worse than us. Corner here for Manchester City. Absolute mess of a performance so far. Cross in here. Phil Foden. Header! Palmed away. Gundogan! Away again by Newcastle. City watch it behind for another corner. They take it quickly. Bernardo Silva. Crossing by De Bruyne. Erling Haaland scores 3-2. Across the box by City. Perhaps back in it here. Can we win this game 4-3? I don't think so, but we'll give it a go, shall we? Good goal by Haaland. My only worry is if Newcastle have a shot on target, it's going in. Bernardo Silva from the corner here takes it quickly, Stones. Works it out to De Bruyne, long cross to the far post. And I don't know how it falls to Haaland, that one. I think it comes off a Newcastle player. VAR will be desperately looking for an offside in here. I think Rodri flicks it into Haaland's path. He's in my fantasy team as well. Brilliant. He's triple captain. Can we get a few more goals, Erling? Smashes that one home. And he's straight away on the ball, isn't he? Looking for the next one. Come on, City! Sue, says Oliver in the comments. Game on again, says Lanky. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. That was a bit of a jammy goal from City. But we'll take it. Let's get going. Rodri. Cancelo. With Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, surely anything is possible. Walker. However, Kyle Walker at right back. Anything's possible for the other team as well. Cancelo. Diaz. Foden. Foden's been shocking today, and I wish we could bring Grealish on, but he's not on the bench, he's injured. Pope away. Diaz losing out to Callum Wilson. That's really poor from Diaz. I can see Newcastle scoring a few more. That's the worrying thing. Ball in behind here. Edison off his line. Picks it up in his box, Edison. Straight out to Rodri. City looking for a goal straight away on the counter. Rodri, De Bruyne. Through to Haaland. Get going, Haaland. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, it's saved by the keeper. 1-on-1. Erling Haaland doesn't score. Should score. He's human after all. Haaland should score there. Pope smothered it quickly, but Haaland's got to score there. Haaland's got to score there. Nick Pope with goalkeeping, got off his line. I mean, to be fair to Haaland, he did so well to bundle his way through. But he's got to score here. Oh, Nick Pope, well done. I feel like Haaland should score. Oh, he's got to score. The big man's got to score. He cost 50 million though, not 100 million, so we'll take it. He knows himself he's got to score there. He'll get another chance, but he's got to score that one. St. Maximan. Brilliant again. Willock. Across the far post. Stones away to Bernardo Silva. Lumped up to Phil Foden. Header on it. Haaland, De Bruyne, swift counter-attacking from Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne, he's booted by Dan Burn. It's a clear yellow card if I've ever seen one, referee. But there's one not coming out. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo onto that left foot. Rodri. De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball. Bernardo Silva! 3-3. 3-3. Back in it. What a goal by Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne. Unlocking the Newcastle defence incredibly. I don't know how he found that pass to Bernardo, but he did. Let's hope it's not offside. But it's 3-3. The Newcastle capitulate a City. Just start playing. Bernardo Silva, great play. Into Rodri. Into De Bruyne. Is he on? Oh, he's onside. Fantastic. He's onside. Slots it in the bottom corner as Bernardo Silva. 3-3. We have the momentum. Let's win this, says Lanky. Let's go. I'm checking my fantasy team. How many points have I got? Never in doubt, was it? Who was doubting us? Not me. 3-3. Back in this. Yeah, I've got 33 points in my fantasy team, which is above average. I know this is not the time for that, but Haaland's got me 18. A couple more goals and we're in the in for a win, aren't we? Brilliant goal by Bernardo Silva. Newcastle have fallen and City have the momentum now. Come on, let's get going. Come on, City. Diaz. Awesome assist as Agent by De Bruyne. It was. Phil Foden. Haaland. Gundogan. Oh, Cancelo, you're a mile offside here. Referee says no, play on. Foden. Flicks it round the Newcastle leg. Still Phil Foden. Tackled by Joe Willock. Throwing to Manchester City. Top of my fantasy Premier League team in schools. I'm going to be back to the score as the GOAT. Back to school as the GOAT. I see what you mean. This is more like it. If we win this, I'm buying a lottery ticket, says Chris. But that might be the way forward. I tell you what, I can't believe if City win this. I really can't. We've been terrible. Bernardo, De Bruyne. De Bruyne, left-footed strike. Probably killed someone in the crowd there, De Bruyne. Really caught that. Straight into the crowd. Adjun says this is the classic. We always have good games against Newcastle, don't we? We're only 65 minutes played. There's a long time left in this one. And City are level. 58 points this week. You're showing off now, Lanky. I'm stuck with 33. Oh, Newcastle goalkeeper Nick Pope is down and possibly injured. Is Nick Pope. Could mean Martin Dubravka. An enforced change. No doubt he'll come on and play like Prime Neuer against us. Nick Pope's a very good keeper as well. I hope he stays on with that injury. It looks like City might... No, they might make a change. They won't. Second half, since Trippier's goal, City have had 7 shots and 63% possession. Newcastle haven't had a shot since their goal. Got to keep going now. Pep Guardiola is giving the most complex of instructions to Bernardo Silva and Erling Haaland. I don't know what he was saying to Haaland. I don't think Haaland's got a clue either, but it was something along the lines of put the ball in the net. And if he does that, then we could win this game. Imagine an Erling Haaland hat-trick to turn this game around. If Newcastle crosses the midfield, it's a goal most likely. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. If they have a shot on target, it might be a goal. Newcastle are a really great team. They always make a show and they play great matches. Fair play to them. Yeah, fair play to Newcastle. They've been fantastic, haven't they? We haven't. One thing it does say is, this is the quality the City side have now. That we can play like this and still have a chance. Sean, oh no. The man I feared is coming on, Chris Wood. He's not a good player, but he'll absolutely bully John Stones. Sean Langstaff's coming on as well. Nick Pope seems to be struggling. It looks like a calf injury or something like that. Stones away. City have got to do better. Cancelo. That's better. Can't give it away there. Walker. Rodri pressing Joelinton. Well played. Joelinton turns away from it. Gives it to Ilkay Gundogan, who will keep this one in, will he? Gundogan and plays it behind to Phil Foden, who gives chase. And Newcastle back to the keeper. City have got a breath of fresh air about them now. They really have. Still shocking defensively. That being said. Newcastle had it forward. Stones back to Rodri. Diaz. Let's get this ball forward again. Diaz. Foden. Nick Pope is a goalkeeper for one of the big 16s, in my opinion, really underrated. Quite right, Agent. I think his kicking lets him down. Switched out to Bernardo Silva here for Manchester City. Bernardo, pick a pass, please. De Bruyne, is it? Crossing, blocked away. Behind for a throw-in. 70-30 possession so far in City's favour, says Oliver. That shows the dominance City have had since the Trippier goal. Really turned it on, haven't we? And here come the substitution for Newcastle. Callum Wilson will leave the pitch for the number 20, Chris Wood, who will bully John Stones and just throw him around like a rag doll. And that worries me. John Stones has got to be strong now and he's got to pick up his game. And off comes Joe Willock in the midfield. And on comes a more tidy midfielder in Sean Longstaff, who was expected to leave Newcastle this summer and join Forest in a free transfer. He had his mind changed. The youngster from Newcastle came for the youth system. He signed a new contract and now he's playing on a classic against Manchester City in the Premier League. Is Sean Longstaff. Was once heavily linked with Manchester United, who wouldn't pay 50 million for him, only 25. I bet they're glad they didn't even pay the 25 for him now because he's probably not even worth 10. Down comes Sean Longstaff. United on the verge of spending another 100 million euros on perhaps Brazilian winger Anthony from Ajax, as well as 80 million euros already spent on Casemiro. They'll win this if another great chance comes, says Agent. Never expected so many goals. Exciting match now. It is. Ooh, Diaz dribbling out from the back. Pass it though, Diaz. He's fouled and wins a free kick. Here's Rodri, Cancelo. Brian says he thinks City should try and sign Frankie de Jong. Oh, Haaland through to Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan! Saved by Pope. Well, he's offside anyway. He should score. Do you think we should sign Frankie de Jong? I don't. I think he plays Rodri's position, doesn't he? We've got Phillips and Rodri there. Haaland through to Gundogan, who is offside. Falls back to Gundogan. He should score. Probably the best match from the beginning of the season, says Adjan. Yeah, it's been very exciting, hasn't it? Might be first on match of the day. Might be first. Although Leeds did beat Chelsea 3-0. That might be first as well. Impressed with Haaland's close control, says Chris. Yeah, you know what? That is the thing with Haaland, isn't it? Everyone seems to say, oh, well, he can't control the ball so well. His first touch. Been brilliant there. And we saw in the Bournemouth game how he took the ball and played it through to Gundogan. He nearly done it again there, which is really good. 70 minutes gone here. A draw at this stage you probably take. But we all want a win. We all desperately want to win. There should be a win here. Dinner couldn't come across. Worst time heading out, says Lanky. See you later, Lanky. I hope you go and check the score at the end of your dinner. And it's 5-3 to Manchester City. Erling Haaland hat-trick. And I've got a couple 100 points in my fantasy team. Guimaraes. Brilliant pass. St. Maximan against Walker. Doesn't usually end well. St. Maximan. Brilliant play. St. Maximan still. Back to Joelinton. Edge of the box. Kevin De Bruyne good defending. Newcastle still alive here. Almiron. Trippier on the overlap. What? Cancelo knocks it out of play. Tries to win it back. But he knocks it out of play. Thrown to Newcastle. I do not understand how Haaland and Nunez is a debate, says Adjin. Liverpool fans will get anyone in a debate. It's a bit like United fans. You know, Paul Pogba was the best player in the world, wasn't he? And now he's left United. Suddenly don't think that anymore, do they? Here's Trippier. Thrown into Newcastle man. Back to Trippier again. Guimaraes all the way back to Botman. Shah. Got an eye for a pass, Fabian Shah. But he hasn't here. Mistake. Oh, De Bruyne just can't get the end of it. Botman back to Shah. Under pressure in Newcastle. Shah lumps it forward. Cancelo's going to play this one back to Ederson. Oh, calmly done by Cancelo. Straight back to Newcastle. Guimaraes headed away by Rodri. Guimaraes again. Here's Alan St. Maximan. St. Maximan. Push it away. Bernardo Silva. St. Maximan. Oh, slides it wide as Alan St. Maximan. Good chance. City on the counter. De Bruyne. Oh, foul by... Is it Bruno Guimaraes? That's 3 times. Red card. Or is that a straight red for Trippier? I think it's a straight red card for Kieran Trippier. Is that a straight red or is it 2 yellows? Has he had a yellow already? I'm not quite sure. Off comes Trippier. Red card for the English fullback. Ooh, that is a nasty one from Trippier. He's gone straight for the knee of KDB. Yeah, it's a red card, isn't it? Stupid challenge. He's always going to get sent off for that. Shouldn't have done it. I tell you what, let's get a Bruno Guimaraes now, because he's on a yellow card, the Brazilian. Get him sent off as well. And Dan Burn as well. If they're on a yellow card, get on them. Get off, Trippier. You've been sent off. Well, VAR maybe look at this. They might change it to a yellow card. I think that says red to me. Watch it get overturned. I tell you what, there's been some tackles on City over the years, even in Newcastle games that have been disgusting that they've got away with. He's gone straight for the knee of KDB. He's out of control. Both feet are off the ground. That is a red card. He's out of control. Both legs are off the ground. It's a red card. I don't know why they have to watch it 300 times. It'll get changed. He's come up with his studs on the knee of Kevin De Bruyne. If he changes that, the referee's bottled it. He's changed it. It's a yellow card. Why do people never get sent off against City? I tell you what, Ruben Diaz, I'd go and crunch Kieran Trippier now and say, well, you know what, ref, go and look at it again. It's only a yellow. How many times did they do them against City and never get sent off? And that shows that the referee and the quality of the referee of the Premier League, if he's given a red card in the first place and then changed it, that's poor refereeing. Should be a red card, that. It's wasted about 5 minutes. So Trippier stays on, he should be off. At least it sets a precedent that we can make tackles like that and it's going to be okay. Mark Cubitt says unbelievable. Well, I tell you what. If Rodri don't go studs up on one of their players and say, well, it's allowed now, you've just said it's okay. I just can't. Both feet are off the ground. He's out of control and he's lunged with his studs at the knee of Kevin De Bruyne to take him out. I'm that frustrated. I'm knocking my microphone all over the place. Just a really strange decision to rescind that. Cancelo into Foden. Bad control by Foden. Cancelo back into Gundogan. And City lose it and Newcastle counter it. And well and Joao Cancelo getting back for his team. Why don't we get Guimaraes sent off? He's been in the yellow cards for the first minute and could have had a second one. He'll get sent off if you get at him. Stones. Can't believe it wasn't a red card. Ball over the top here. Headed away by Sharp. Trippier. Can you show the matches that ugly dude? No. There's a big reason why I wouldn't be on YouTube if I did that. Stones. Rodri. Cancelo. Diaz. Back to Cancelo. It's looking like a 3-3 this one, isn't it? That Trippier red card could have changed the game completely. It's not going to. Phil Foden. Chance here for City. Foden. Pass it. He does do. Bernardo Silva. City forward. Bernardo. No. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Chance! Oh, Haaland's put it over the bar from 2 yards. That's the second one he's missed now today, Haaland. He laughs about it. I'm not laughing. Should score, Erling Haaland. Into Gundogan. Clips one in. Newcastle don't deal with it properly. If he gets it on target, I think he scores, Haaland there. Oh, he's got to score. We've signed the 6'4" Raheem Sterling, haven't we, at the moment? Should score there, Haaland. Well, this game's got it all. Surely it's got a last-minute winner. Hopefully wearing blue. Gundogan. Guimaraes makes the tackle. I don't know how he's not got a second card. Donald Trump's time trialing business. We'll take the 1 point. Your defence has been shocking, Arsenal's league. Come on, you Gunners. Well, it could be, couldn't it? Overhand flanking Norwegian. Here's Ederson. Out to Walker. That was a terrible pass by Ederson. St. Maximan. About to cause problems again, and he does do. Beats Bernardo Silva. St. Maximan. Still. Strikes it. Rodri blocks it. Behind for a throw-in. Can we see some substitutions, Pep Guardiola? That'd make a big, big change. We're allowed 5. We've only made 1. Enforced. Long by Nick Pope. Header by Joao Cancelo. Diaz heads it away. Newcastle are on it. Cancelo stands off them. Big trouble here for City. Chris Wood. Diaz. Brilliant from Ruben Diaz. Ball forward. Haaland. Cleared away by Fabian Schär. Up to Ederson. There's nothing wrong with Kieran Trippier. Get up. You should be on the field, Trippier. Get up. Donald Trump says he's been crying for 5 subs in the past 3 seasons. Don't know what's happened. Yeah, I mean, Pep's always been crying about 5 subs, hasn't he? But he rarely even makes 1. De Bruyne. Rodri. Joao Cancelo. Cancelo still. Rodri. City looking for that winner. Foden. Ball across the box here. Dealt with by Sven Botman. Longstaff underneath it. St. Maximan chases. Stone's good first touch. Into Diaz. Past St. Maximan. Walker. Got to get that wide to Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker. He does to the far right hand side. City would need to make subs. We need to make subs. Bernardo Silva, great skill. The ball sticking to that left foot of Bernardo Silva. Edge of the box to Rodri. Rodri. Blocked away. St. Maximan on it. City in big trouble here. Kyle Walker, well played. Got his legs back to Kyle Walker. Didn't have him in the first half. Cancelo. Pep always does the subs in the 86th minute. And the sub scores makes a massive difference. I hope so. De Bruyne into Haaland. Bad pass by De Bruyne. Trippier here with a chance. Rodri. Good tackle by Rodri. Brilliant challenge by Rodri. The game being played at walking pace now. Phil Foden. Rodri. Big Six going to put a lot of goals past you with a performance like this. You're right. You're very right. I hope City don't defend like this again. Joelinton. Oh, my word. Midfield's gone again. St. Maximan. Up against Kyle Walker. St. Maximan. Chance here for Newcastle. Almiron. Trippier on the overlap. Longstaff with the ball in. Blocked by Cancelo. It's a corner. City have just no intention of getting back, do they? Very lazy defensively from the City team today. No intention of getting back. No intention at all. Newcastle going to make some substitutions. Well, Murphy's coming on. Surely that's a good sign because he's terrible. Who else is coming on? Off comes Almiron. The goal scorer. For Jacob or Josh Murphy. I'm not sure which one. The twins. Who else is going to come on for Newcastle? Or is it just Murphy? Brian says, come on, City. Come on, City. Just Murphy, it comes on. The ugly dude says, come on, City. Everyone wants a City win here. 3-3. At the moment. With Newcastle on a set piece here. Which they're very, very good at. Kieran Trippier on the corner. Swing to the far post. Header. Ooh, volley. It fell to Sven Botman on the volley. Not really his forte, is it? And he skies it over the bar. Good chance for Newcastle. Haaland lost his man. Just jumped into him. That goal his thigh was massive looks, his mark. Well, Almiron's goal. Yeah, he's rubbish, Almiron, isn't he? He is very lucky. Don't think anyone predicted 3-3, says MK. Not at all. City struggling against Newcastle. Diaz. Gundogan. Come on. Gundogan. Phil Foden. We can't make any attacking substitute. Why is Julian Alvarez not coming on? That's my big one. Why is he not coming on? Got a goal in him. Foden. Get Alvarez on. Foden to Diaz. Is Alvarez on the bench? I didn't notice his name, actually. He is on the bench. Well, get him on then. Diaz. Rodri. Diaz again. City look for the winning goal. Doesn't look like it'll come. But you never know. Diaz. Rodri. Out to Cancelo. City with a chance here. Cancelo. Ball in. Chance! Oh, Gundogan couldn't turn on it. Walker back into Rodri. Come on, City. Come on. 5 minutes or so to go. Plus added time. The Trippier red card took 10 minutes. Bernardo Silva being pushed and pulled. He's done brilliantly, Bernardo Silva. And a big challenge on him in the end. He wants a free kick. He's not getting anything. Well, we are getting it. A late free kick given by the referee. The counter-attack is so on. It is. It is on for Newcastle. Diaz. Cancelo. Stones. Ollie says there's a chance we can do this. Diaz. There is a chance, but I don't back us to do it, especially after the performance we put out there today. Kyle Walker. Great play. Walker. He's in the final third, so nothing's going to happen. Not a bad pass, actually, to switch the play to Phil Foden. Foden. Gundogan. Cancelo. Gundogan. Gundogan. Foden. Ball into the box here, Bernardo Silva. Not winning the header, is he? Not winning the header, is he? Guimaraes. Drops the deck. That is not a foul, referee. Mark says there's no game over. We're not scoring anymore. Living it for a Newcastle fan. Just to note everyone, Jamie Carragher thinks Trippier's tackle was a red. And if he thinks it's a red, then it must be, because surely he doesn't agree with us. Not a City fan, is he? So we wait. Newcastle to take the free kick here. Big long ball coming forward here. Phillips says, bro. Nick Pope over it. Seems to have run off that injury, the goalkeeper. Long and forward. Wide they go. Phil Foden onto the end of it. He's done brilliant, Phil Foden. Can't keep up with Dan Burn. He's played it short. Phil Foden. You should actually try and win that, Phil Foden. I'm starting to get very annoyed with Foden last 2 games. Edison should be replaced by Ortega Moreno. He might be, yeah. Can't be any worse than Edison, can it? Surely. Walker. Out wide to Bernardo Silva. Perhaps there's a goal in this, yes. Bernardo. Rodri. Cancelo arriving. City go back. Diaz. Rodri again. Come on, City. The quality we have, we should be able to find a way through here. It should be against 10 men. Rodri. Mark says, why keep on running Foden? I know, he should have got there, shouldn't he, Phil Foden? Lazy. And then he's played a shocking pass. Get him off. And get Alvarez on. Phil Foden. De Bruyne. Oh, into Ilkay Gundogan. Taken down the box. Nick Pope, great goalkeeping. Taken down, but full hands on the ball. Wonderful goalkeeping by Nick Pope. Unlucky Ilkay. If that's Haaland, we get a penalty there, because Haaland's quicker. Great goalkeeping by Nick Pope. Get Phil Foden off and get Julian Alvarez on. Why is Mahrez not stepped on the field today? He's not seeing grass today, Mahrez. Newcastle with the ball forward. City are in trouble here. Murphy in behind. Cancelo. Good foot on it by Cancelo. It's a goal kick. Murphy just chucks himself to the ground. He's not going to get that one. Thankfully. Because initially he thought he would do. City take the goal kick quickly. John Stones, Ederson. Keep him away from the ball, Ederson. Nick Pope's underrated, Mark you, but he's brilliant, Nick Pope. Been brilliant. Gundogan. Terrible pass from the captain. Arms outstretched as well from Gundogan. It was always someone else's fault with Gundogan. Back he goes to the goalkeeper of Newcastle. Who's the man of the match is Brian. Pooh. Tough one. Man of the match. Bernardo Silva. Created a goal, scored a goal. I will be doing a review tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll release the video where I do say, you know, who played well, who didn't, my ratings for the team. So keep a lookout for that one. We'll see who man of the match was there, but I think at the moment I'm going Bernardo Silva. We could see a winner from Erling Haaland yet, and that might change my mind. Oh, shocking ball by De Bruyne. Newcastle on the counter. St. Maximan. Tackle by De Bruyne brilliantly. Walker, Gundogan. City with a chance here. Got to be Ederson without him. Newcastle will score 3 more. Could be Stones. It's not Ederson. Foden with it. Foden, get off the field. I tell you what, Phil Foden is becoming greedy Phil Foden, isn't he? Shoots from range. It's never going in. It's a corner, but he's becoming very greedy, Phil Foden. Foden on the corner. Newcastle could have a counter here from this one. We've got to be careful. Swung in. Header. Far post! Oh, what's going on here? The ball went out of play. Far play, it went out. Well, they're retaking the corner. We just scored. Crossing by Foden. Shocking crossbite. I tell you, Phil Foden has been atrocious for too long now. Bernardo Silva. 5 minutes of added time here. Can we get a goal? Bernardo lifts it in. Headed away by Newcastle. Another corner, Manchester City. Chris Wood doing the defending now. What a game this has been. Come on, Erling Haaland. Big boy in the box. Get a header on this one. Cross in. Oh, Newcastle counter it. Well done, Rodri. Controls the counter. Back out wide to Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Swings one in. Foden down. Diaz, don't shoot. Oh, Diaz. Passes it to Nick Pope. Passes it to Nick Pope. And they'll take the time now, Newcastle. Long by Pope. Walker beaten by Chris Wood way too easily. Bullied. St. Maximan. I tell you what, St. Maximan makes Kyle Walker look slow. Foot on the ball by Walker. It's a throw into City. Gone down a little bit too easy too many times today, St. Maximan. Ball forward, Haaland. He can't win it. Rodri against Joelinton. Oh, Rodri bulldozing players aside. Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland. Tackle from behind on Erling Haaland. He gets the ball apparently. And it's a free kick to City. And a yellow card for the Newcastle player. Joelinton, who should have been booked earlier on in the game. Newcastle are still doing some moaning here. I don't know what it's about. I'll be disappointed, Newcastle. They've thrown it away. Dan Burns down here, wasting time. Brilliant from Rodri. Bernardo into Haaland. It's foul by Joelinton. I don't know. How is that a foul, says Joelinton. Maybe gets a yellow card for dissent. I think it's the aftermath. A ball gets booted in the face of Dan Burn. By his own player. Smashed in the face by his own player, Sven Botman. He'll be fine, but it's wasting time for Newcastle so they can come away with a draw here. And that's a terrible result for Manchester City. Really bad result. I don't care how the game went. We should be going to Newcastle and winning, shouldn't we? It's a bad result. Really bad result. Matt Ritchie's coming on. He'll probably do some nasty challenges and not get sent off as well. Maybe he's going to have to come on for Dan Burn here. After that collision with the ball, looks like he's going to have to come off. And we wait as Newcastle waste more and more time. Patiently to see. Maybe he's got whiplash, Dan Burn, concussion. Just get him off. Newcastle continue to waste time. Continue to waste time. There's been 5 minutes added on. We've played about 30 seconds, have we? Have hardly played any football in this second half. Hardly playing any football in this second half in the added time, because they've wasted time, Newcastle here. We've played 95 minutes nearly now, and 5 minutes has been Dan Burn on the floor. Come on, ref. You've got to stop the clock and say, right, another 3 minutes are getting added on here. Still Newcastle continue to waste time. Well, I don't know if Dan Burn's going to be okay. Who are they bringing on here? I think Emil Kraft is coming on and Matt Ritchie also. Dan Burn limps off around the ground. We're at 94 minutes and 30 seconds now, and Dan Burn got hit in the face at 91 minutes. So that is nearly 4 minutes wasted. It's about to hit 95, so 4 minutes wasted by Newcastle here with that injury. It's going to be a 3-3 draw. Aren't they lucky? Because there's no doubt the referee will blow the whistle pretty soon. All followed by City, on the way. Watch Newcastle go and score the winner. Walker's out of position again. Oh, Kyle Walker, what are you doing? Stones back to Ederson. Ederson out to Cancelo. Back to Diaz. I don't think there's any time left, to be honest with you. There's maybe 30 seconds left in this game. Newcastle have managed to waste the time. Expertly, I have to say. I mean, to kick the ball in your own player's face is a, you know, true to the cause, isn't it, of wasting time. Here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Rodri. Cancelo. Ball with the outside of the boot to Phil Foden. He'll probably just shoot or give the ball away. Into Rodri. Back to Foden. Foden with the ball in. Through from Haaland. Bernardo Silva at the far post. Blocked away. Good defending. And St. Maximan, the Roadrunners on the counter here. I'd just snap him. Do a trip here and just snap his leg. It's okay. Oh, terrible life for St. Maximan. Rodri. Out to De Bruyne. One last counter. 97 minutes played, says Lover Sherlock. But we're still going. Bernardo Silva. Pass it. Pass it, Bernardo. Cancelo. Into Gundogan. Back out to Bernardo. Phil Foden. Foden. Across the box by Phil Foden to the far post. Knocked away by Newcastle. Walker, don't you dare shoot. Kyle Walker picks up the ball and passes it straight to the goalkeeper. I'm not even joking. He's getting a 1 out of 10, Kyle Walker, on my match rating. It'll be out tomorrow. 1 out of 10 for Kyle Walker. Ederson might get a 3. He's so thick in possession, Kyle Walker, isn't he? You wonder what's going on. As soon as he gets the ball at his feet, you think, you can see it. You think, what's going on in his head? What is going on in his head? Because he's got nothing in his head. Referee still continues to play on. I can't see us getting another chance. Lumped away by Newcastle. Walker goes back to his keeper. Ederson. Ruben Diaz. Rodri. I'll tell you what, if a fullback gets injured, preferably Kyle Walker, we are in trouble fullback wise, but if he's going to play like this, we need someone else in there. Walker just aimlessly lumps one. Well done, Kyle Walker. That's Another pass of the game by Kyle Walker. He's, what, fourth of the game possibly, straight to the goalkeeper. Someone telling me wearing blue shirts and not yellow shirts. Shocking performance by Walker. Absolutely terrible. St Maximin's given the run around all game. That is full time. Manchester City 3, Newcastle United 3. Terrible performance from Manchester City. Terrible performance, but we came back. But it's a game we should be winning, and you can't be impressed with that. We will be doing a match reaction and player ratings that will be coming out tomorrow, so you guys can watch that. We'll rate all the players. Man of the match will go out to, I mean, it's pretty clear who gets man of the match, I think, out of everyone. Thanks for the great commentary. You remain unbeaten, and well, that's about it, says Chris. Quite right. Nothing to go by in those first, 50-odd minutes of football, 60-odd minutes of football. And what's really worrying is John Stones looks atrocious. Kyle Walker looks atrocious. We can't be playing those two, can we? But we've got no choice because they're the only players in the squad. That is worrying. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And we'll see you guys for the next live stream, which will be, I think it might be a little bit away from now, because I do go on a little trip, I do. So City play Barcelona, so I will be live on Wednesday at 8:30 for City versus Barcelona. We will be doing that one. And City will play Crystal Palace at home. On the 27th, I'll be at that game. I'll be at the City versus Forest game. I will miss the Aston Villa live stream. So we won't be back until the 17th of September for a live stream. So we'll see you guys on the 17th of September after the Barcelona one on Wednesday. So a bit of a gap between them. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next time.